Public Legal Information. Today we will be talking about changes to employment insurance benefits and what happens to employees who are on the Canada Emergency Response Benefit after September 26, 2020.
Post-Canada Emergency Response Benefit and changes to employment insurance. Since March 15, 2020, 8.7 million people have received the benefit. The final benefit period ended on September 26 for most claimants. Effective September 27, 2020, the key temporary measures to facilitate EI access are 120 hours of work to qualify, Canada-wide qualifying rule, a minimum benefit rate of $500 weekly, at least 26 weeks of benefit to a maximum of 45 weeks, and simplified processing. A Canada-wide qualifying hours rule applies until August 7, 2021. As a result of setting a 13.1 unemployment rate or higher for all 62 EI regions, regular EI benefits now require 420 hours. Special EI benefits still require 600 hours before applying for the COVID hours credit. For the next year, a one-time COVID hours credit will allow workers to qualify with 120 insurable hours on new claims. For maternity, parental, compassionate care, family, caregiver, and work-sharing benefits, the hours credit is retroactive to March 15, 2020, as well as the qualifying period. A minimum $500 weekly EI benefit rate for new EI claimants and those coming off the Canada Emergency Response Benefit will help low-waged and precariously employed workers to make ends meet. Workers eligible for a higher benefit rate will get the higher rate to a maximum of $573 weekly. Benefit rates are calculated on a worker's best 14 weeks of earnings. As a further help, if workers have less than 14 weeks of work, EI will use their average pay during the actual weeks of work. The 1-week EI waiting period is temporarily waived for workers transitioning directly from Canada Emergency Response Benefit to EI. It is also waived for new claims if the worker must quarantine for COVID-19. It's confirmed that separation payments like severance and termination pay will no longer be applied against EI benefits. ROEs with other as the reason for separation normally mean delays for an investigation. Now, ROEs are being pre-worked to save time. Workers who applied for Canada Emergency Response Benefit as an employee through the Service Canada side will be transitioned to EI automatically after they receive the maximum CERB, provided they are EI eligible and continue to need income support. They must continue to make an EI report every 2 weeks to receive the EI benefits. Workers who applied for Canada Emergency Response Benefit through the Canada Revenue Agency side but believe they are entitled to EI will need to apply through Service Canada after September 26th. Workers who have been on the Canada Emergency Response Benefit and transitioning to EI need to know about the EI working while on claim rule. About half of all EI claimants report some earnings from occasional work while they're receiving EI. There may have been even more workers in this situation during COVID. EI allows working while on claim but deducts 50 cents for every $1 earned, as reported weekly. Thank you for watching and stay tuned. Our next video will be about the 3 recovery benefits available to qualified self-employed and individuals who may not qualify for EI.